followed by a big, heavy exhale through the mouth. And then we'll do that again. This time I want you to breathe in deeply. Allow the breath to come to the back lower part of your rib cage. So feel that expansion of the back lower part of your rib cage. Maybe pause for a moment with your rib cage expanded and just notice how that feels. And then big heavy exhale through the mouth, surrendering to your mat, just letting everything go. And then we're going to take it to some nice cyclic breathing, a 1-to-1 ratio, but we're going to try lengthening both parts of the breath, okay? So I want you to think about inhaling through the nose into that back lower portion of your rib cage for a count of 6 to 8. And then you'll exhale through the mouth for the same count. And as you breathe in today, I want you to think about bringing in that sense of calm and peace into your body, into your mind, into the center of your chest, your heart center. And as you exhale, think about letting go. Whatever is not serving you well, whatever it is that you cannot control. Just allowing that to leave your body. So continue to breathe deeply in this way, and each time you let go of something or each time you complete an exhale, imagine that you feel a sense of lightness, a sense of the weight being lifted off of you. And what that allows you to do is just be a little bit more open to each experience and to our practice today. Feeling that expansion into the lowest part of the belly and the back lower part of your rib cage. So when we focus in on expanding all the way down to the lowest part of our ribs, we're really allowing our lungs to fully expand so we can take a deeper breath. And this is inherently going to allow us to get good air exchange and to feel the calmness from the breath. And as you continue to breathe in this way, create an intention for your practice today. You might not always create an intention for your practice, or maybe you do, but it helps us to just put a little bit more purpose around why we're here. So maybe it's for peace in our nation. Maybe it's for peace in your own heart. Maybe there's someone that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today. And I invite you to bring whatever that is into your heart and breathe deeply into it for the next couple of breath cycles before we start to move here today. And then if you're still working on that 6 to 8 count inhale and exhale, go ahead and just shorten up the length of the breath a little bit here, but still breathe into the low belly. And then we'll take one more cleansing breath here before we start to move. So inhale through the nose. Big, heavy sigh through the mouth. Open your mouth. Make an audible sigh with that exhale. Like you're going to fog up a window or a mirror with your breath. Do that one more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open the mouth. Big, heavy sigh. Releasing all the breath. Good. When you're ready, start to make your way up into tabletop. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And we're gonna start with just a little bit of rocking from front to back or side to side. So these introductory poses, when we start to just warm the hips, the shoulder girdles, the trunk, are really designed to let you check in with yourself. So as you shift your weight towards your hands, do you notice some resistance there? Do you feel tightness through the forearms? Are you feeling a nice stretch? Just kind of label it for what it is. As you shift your weight back towards your heels, do you notice some length into the trunk? Do you notice stiffness or tightness in the back? So it's kind of identifying that. And then I want you to start to shift your hips from side to side. So we're beginning to open and warm the trunk a little bit. And as you do this, just let your head and neck relax. So try to be mindful of softening the back of the neck. Just letting your head and neck go with the rest of your spine. And then we're going to start to make a circular motion with our body. So kind of moving in a clockwise direction. And then a couple times counterclockwise. Just some big hip circles, moving your entire body in a circular motion. Pausing anywhere where you need a little bit of extra space. And then eventually coming back to that tabletop position. Nice flat back, shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. So we tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. So think about shrugging them down. On an inhale, let your belly drop down, look forward and come into cow pose. Relax your face. Exhale, press away, tuck the tailbone under, cat. I invite you to flow with the pace of your breath. So as you inhale, you'll come to cow. As you exhale, you'll come to cat. If you still feel the need for additional grounding during our warming phase here, I invite you to drop back into child's pose from cat. So you'll kind of shift your weight back. Otherwise, you're going to just cycle through cat and cow at your own pace. So inhaling and exhaling.